Welcome to LNP Renewable System Integrator. Today we are going to discuss about fire alarm system operation basics. So this session we had classified into three parts, part 1, 2 and 3. Okay. So if you want to listen to the entire parts, kindly subscribe to our channel. In our channel we will create a playlist named Fire Alarm System Operation Basics part 1, 2, 3 English, so that you can able to get the continuity regarding the entire operational basics. So what are the things that we are going to discuss in the part 1? Okay. What are the different classes which are available in the fire alarm system circuits? Okay, how a class B looks like, okay, and how it works, how a class A circuit looks like, okay, how it works, and what are the different fire alarm terminologies. Okay, so first before getting into the fire alarm circuit classes, as per 2000 NFPA 72 6.4.2 one class standards, okay, we are classifying the devices into two categories. That is initiating device circuits into two categories. One is class A devices and the class B devices. Okay, initiating devices and the signaling circuits, okay, that transmits alarm or a supervisor signal or a notification appearance that allows all the connected devices to operate during a single open or a non-simultaneous single ground fault on any circuit conductor will be considered as a class A circuits. Okay, whereas these are some of the initiating devices, okay, and the signaling circuits that does not transmit alarm or a supervisor signal notification appearance that do not allow all connected devices to operate beyond the location of a single open on any circuit conductor will be considered as a class B. Okay, so when an open or a ground fault condition shall result in annunciation of the trouble signals at the protected premises with 200 seconds. Okay, mostly the standards that we are following is 2007 NFPA 72 6.4.2.2. okay, now can you see this class B circuits? So we have a fire alarm control panel. We have two different loops. Okay, in the first loop we have these detectors which is connected in series, and at the end of the last detector we have a end of line resistor, which that is 4.7 kilo ohms resistor. Even in the class B notification application circuits also we have a end of line resistors. Okay, so mostly we used to use this end of line resistors, okay, in order to supervise the integrity of the loop. We need these devices. This is a class B circuit. Now let us consider a situation. There occurs a fault between the third detector and the fourth detector. There occurs a discontinuation. So what will happen? Since it is a class B circuit, okay, so the devices 1 and 2 will work. Okay, the devices after 3, 4, 5 will not work because we got a trouble between the third and the fourth. So there is no continuation of wire with those detectors. Because of that reason only 2 devices will be working, other 3 devices will be out of loop, they will become inoperative. Okay, so this is also one of the disadvantage of this class B circuits. Okay, only for the small circuits we are going for this. If the loop is very small, we used to go for this class B circuits. But when you go for a class A circuit, as you can see, we have 5 detectors, okay, from the fire alarm control panel. Okay, but here we are not using any end of line resistance. Instead of that we are closing the loop in the panel itself. So it means that the entire loop, okay, returns to the panel. Okay, so it will be driven from both the ends. Means if any disconnection which occurs between the third detector and the fourth detector, okay, even though it is a trouble, okay, but only that the detector which is faulty will not work, but the other detectors like detector 1, 2 and even 5, so those detectors will work, because even though there is a disconnection between the wire, since through the other loop, other wiring, okay, it is communicating with the panel, so that the panel has a capability to access all the devices except those faulty. Okay, now apart from this we need to know some of the fire alarm terminologies. Okay, what are all the addressable devices? Okay, a fire alarm system component with a discrete identification that have its status individually identified, that is used to individually control the other functions. Means addressing is nothing but giving a name or a number or assigning a number to the devices. Okay, if so that if you address them, okay, if there occurs a fault, with the help of that address we can able to sort out the particular device. Even if there is an alarm, even there is a trouble, we can easily identify with the help of this address. Next comes the analog addressing sensor. So apart in the analog addressing sensor, apart from normal addressing device, In this analog addressing device, a value will be created. Okay, the initiating device which transmits a signal indicating the various degree of conditions. Okay, which has a conventional as well as addressable initiating devices, which can only indicate on-off conditions. Okay, so in addressable devices, we can able to know whether it is on or off. That's it. But in the analog addressing sensor, we can have a set point limit. Okay, so it will try to create an analog output value. So using that, we can able to sort out, okay, how much trouble is there. We can set a limit for the troubles. It can be in the range of hundreds, or it can be in the range of 60s, based on the devices, based on the value that we are setting. Okay, so we can able to sort it out. What is the range of a trouble? Is it a minimum trouble or it is a maximum trouble? Say for example, this analog threshold value you can keep at minimum for small errors or the errors or troubles which are occurring owing to the dust. Okay, but for the critical errors, okay, you can set the threshold limit to high. If the analog value is greater than the threshold limit, it will create an alarm. Like that you can create in the analog addressing devices. Next is the SLC, that is signaling line circuit. It is a circuit or a path, okay, between any combination of the circuit interference, control units, transmitters over which the multiple system inputs or output signals or both are carried away with the help of this SLC, that is signaling line circuit. Next, SLC interface. So this is a system component, okay, which connects the signaling line circuit to any combination of initiating device circuits, notification appliances, notification appliance circuits, system control outputs and other signaling circuits. Next is the protocol. Protocol is nothing but a language for communicating between the control panel and their proprietary devices. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and press the bell icon. If you want to know more and learn more, you can contact us. So we had provided the contact details here. We, LNP Renewable System Integrator, we are providing PLC programming training for Siemens, Brody and Delta PLC brands. We are also providing special courses for building management system and building automation control system courses. If you are really plan to work in GCC countries like Qatar, Oman, Saudi, Dubai, then you can contact us. With the help of this course, you have enough opportunities to work in the automation industry. And if the EB power is not able, if you want to establish a solar DC lighting system also, you can contact us. You might have an agriculture farms. In that agriculture farms, if you want to establish electrical fencing using a solar, then you can contact us. We are providing solar fencing as a kit also. Apart from it, we are providing solar on-grid, off-grid, hybrid application, solar street lights, solar pump services, design, installation, testing and commissioning, consultancy, training supports also. We are also providing basic trainings for access control system and electrical vehicle technologies. So you can contact us. We can provide our contact details here. Thank you so much.